doesn't matter. Which I was like, okay, the dog's too far, but I can see why. But yeah, so E3 is around the corner.
Yeah.
That's a takeaway from that one. But yeah, if what Shroud showed me is true, then it will be probably the talk of E3. Like through everything else, that will probably be the it.
And I got an article here just announced yesterday about people, developers actually explaining how Pokemon Go will work. So we could talk about
Speaking
that.
of Pokemon, we'll just jump into. We'll talk about what
hold
you
on a
talked
second.
about.
Pokemon Go is the one where you have your smartphone, you run around, and you actually play Pokemon like it's supposed to be in real life.
Yeah, and it's already in beta testing overseas, and the American beta testing just started.
Yeah, there's now...
I signed up for it, but I did not get picked.
It sounds like it could be amazing and awesome and a real nice twist on Pokemon, even though I don't play Pokemon.
I would like
But it also sounds like it's going to have potential for a lot of serious problems.
That's why they're doing beta testing now beforehand.
They're not really putting too much. Like, from what this is only one part. There's a lot more to this article. But one part of the article is they're only having 100 Pokemon. Mm-hmm. And if anyone knows, there's like over 500, 700. I've lost.
There's over 700 as of now, but whenever Sun and Moon release, there's going to be over 800.
Yeah, but basically but they're just putting 100. They're not putting everything at once. Mm-hmm. There's other news to this, but I'll talk to the article later, or we could just talk about the news.
Well, let's get back to the first article that you told me about, because we might as well just jump into it now. Basically, the headline of what he showed me was reported by Game Radar.
Actually, Game Radar, GameStop, and no, not
GameSpot.
GameSpot, and IGN.
Okay.
I'm not a big fan of IGN, but this is multiple sites, so I'm just gonna...
Well, what they were saying was the Legend of Zelda Wii U title is going to... More information. We are going to get it at E3, but they're saying the Zelda Wii U alone could have a 90-minute long conference. Just from Zelda Wii U alone.
The demo.
Yeah, the demo. And they've already said that the Wii U title, the newest Zelda title, is going to be it's going to... Not cross-platform, sorry. It's going to be released on both the Wii U and the NX. And they've said the NX is not going to be the successor to the Wii U. It's something else completely different entirely. But they're going to have, like I've said, Wii U and NX.
I'm just going to wait
Zelda.
till E3, till NX, because I'm hearing like...
Well, they said
rumors on the NX. I'm waiting until E3.
Yeah, they've already said, though, that they're going to release more information of the NX at E3. I think they gave more information out at Tokyo Game Show.
Yeah, the way I've seen in gaming history, and when it comes to video games, when things are leaked, they turn out to be true, most likely. Sometimes. But when it comes to console, almost 90% of the time, not true. Like the NX controller, so many people were on that shit. And I was like, I wasn't. I was literally just like, no, it's going to be bullshit. It's going to be bullshit. Yeah. And look, bullshit. Because I've been on this train millions of times.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, God, what is it? Leaks.
Yeah.
Can be true, but they can't be. But I know one thing. They freaking nailed Fallout 4 to a T whenever they
did that, but that's games. Games are one thing, but console is my problem.
Because look at the PlayStation 3 when it first came out. It went through so many different changes before it got out. Like,
and I remember one time on the PS4, people were showing it to be a pyramid. So many people were baking on the pyramid. I was like, seriously? A pyramid? You seriously believe this? And there were so many timers on, this is how long till it'll be released in 3 years. And how long has it been? 10?
Yeah.
I'm done.
And then now people are saying the PS5 is going to be coming out, and the concept art or the leaked images of the PS5. And it was nothing but a circle for the disc. That's all it was.
This is one of my mini rage comments. Right?
Well, the thing is, like I said, you can't really go on that right now. The PS4 is still pretty much new and everything.
There's still a lot of bugs they need to...
Yeah. So there's more bugs with the Xbox One that they need to fix than the PlayStation 4.
Oh.
But, I mean, both consoles are pretty good, but I honestly say the PS4 has got better performance.
In my opinion too. Also, for those who say PC are going to make consoles dead, shut up, y'all. There were people saying the same thing about consoles bringing the PC dead. Now it's vice versa. You don't know.
Yeah. I just like how the consoles are slowly getting to the PC point. Because in a few weeks or so, you're going to be able to mod Fallout 4, and I can't wait for that.
I like how all consoles are starting to be cross-platforming on Sun
Yeah,
games.
like Rocket League.
Oh, Rocket League! I love how they were first. They were just like, me. I want to be multi-class me, because they saw the money in it. They saw, hey, if people could play Xbox and PS4 the same multiplayer.
See, this is one thing that I like about Rocket League is it's the indie developer sticking it to the man.
They also made in Rocket League there's DLCs of hockey and basketball.
Yeah, it's like it was made by an indie developer, but it's so popular. It's indie game done right, and it's cross-platform. And it's not AAA. It's not backed by anyone.
I really like indie games in general because they're really showing like corporates what fans really want.
Yeah,
like
I like
how many corporates were saying, "Oh, no one wants another Banjo-Kazooie. No one wants another Castlevania. No one wants let's see, what was it? Oh, Mega Man. Oh, they were so certain no one wanted a Mega Man. Mighty 09. I can't remember the other two, but yeah, there's already fans made of the other two, made by Kickstarter, millions of dollars.
I will say this though, like I do like indie games and indie developers when they're done right.
Yeah.
Like I like, and by that there's only a few that I really like because a lot of these indie developers just put together a side scroller, crap it out, and say here you go.
Yeah.
Like there's a bunch of side scrolling games and like games like Rocket League. And as much as I don't like the game, I will give it respect with Undertale.
Yeah.
It's 8-bit, but it's not a side scroller. It's an in-depth RPG.
Yeah,
and it takes a new spin on the RPG thing with the battle mechanics.
And I like that. It like Louis.
Who is Louis?
That's not even your real name, so how?
Yeah.
So for those who think that's not even his real name.
Not even my real name.
Anyway, so but another thing, Undertale, games these days and RPG games in general are starting to be, if we're more flashy, we have more graphics, if we made the story more complicated, people would like it. No, Undertale just made a crazy story that people loved. That's it. It was all 16-bit, I think. 16-bit, and people loved it. It reminded them of Earthbound, and that's what fans like.
Yeah, that's one thing about Undertale got completely right was its relationship to Earthbound.
Yeah.
Because it was, like, a lot of the stuff about it was Earthbound.
Yeah, a lot of people, and it was so funny how many people wanted Earthbound and I don't think it was the Earthbound developers, but I think it was corporate who was like, oh, no one doesn't like Earthbound, and now look how popular Undertale is.
Yeah, I will say for people who don't really know what Earthbound is, if you might be familiar with it under another name, Mother.
Yeah.
Because it also had the Mother title. I think it has another title too, doesn't it?
You're talking about the one that came out for the original Super Nintendo, that Earthbound?
Yeah, like one of them never really... Like, wasn't Earthbound 2 named Mother 1, or was it Mother 2 was Earthbound 1?
I can't remember.
Well, either way, they had, like, Earthbound had the name Mother somewhere. They both shared the same name, but it's the same game. And, but yeah, everybody wanted Mother or Earthbound, and they've only gotten 3.
And if people are still wondering what it is, it's Ness and Lucas from Smash Brothers. That's the game.
They've had other protagonists through the games, but they're the more popular ones.
Yeah, one of the popular ones, and that will probably take you on a breadcrumb trail. They'll like, oh, Ness and Lucas, let's follow that. There you go.
I feel like that. I like the theory where everyone's saying Sans is Ness, but
and you just love Lucas, don't you?
Lucas can kiss my shiny. I hate Lucas. Anyway.
He calls them a cop-out, and people also hate it when they call Dark Pit a cop-out.
Yeah, because, like, I'll admit, Dark Pit is a carbon copy of Pit. But don't give Dark Pit crap and worship the ground Lucas walks on.
Even most of the moves aren't even Lucas's moves in the first place.
So Litten is adorably cute from Pokemon Sun and Moon. What's his name?
Poplio.
Poplio,
yeah.
Poplio is the cutest little seal I've ever seen.
And if people hate him,
when it grows up, it's gonna wreck people's crap, and I don't care what you say.
What
anyone says, Poplio is going to be the beast.
Everyone's hating on him. I'm like, he's a puppy clown. A seal clown.
He's the ugly duckling. People hate him now, but he's gonna grow up to be
wait till you see his evolution forms. That's what's really going to be interesting.
I just feel sorry for Owlet, because it seems like Owlet's going to be the next Chespin. He looks cool, but when he starts evolving, there really is no use for him. Other than fly.
I have to admit, okay, my little niece was playing one of the Pokemon games, and she goes, I think they ran out of Pokemon ideas. I'm like, why? She goes, well, look at this. And I looked at it, and it was a bag of garbage as a Pokemon.
Every time people bring up they ran out of ideas, I predict where you're gonna go, because I know everybody gives Trubbish shit. But dude, look back to Generation 1, Grimer and Muck.
Grimer and Muck, yeah.
Really?
Yeah, but they
were just toxic waste. They were sewage.
Hey,
sewage.
Let's take this to a new step.
10 times worse than garbage.
Let's take this to a new step. Wheezing.
Yeah.
And coughing. For crying out loud.
The original names were going to be Nye and La. And Y in L.A., named after New York and Los Angeles because of the amount of pollution.
By the way, if they, in any circumstance, they could explode. That's it. Yeah, in the Pokédex, in any circumstance, in any situation, your coughing could be here. And it's like, you've had them for 10 years, and you're like, coughing, I love you. And suddenly, pop!
That's why coughing and wheezing...
That coughing you love so much dead.
That's why it backs up why they can learn self-destruct or explosion, because they can self-combust at any moment's notice.
And maybe that's the reason why James has had a hard time always breathing around those things, you know? Think about that.
I'm surprised his coughing didn't just blow up one day.
The Lantern Pokemon. I like how many people give that Pokemon shit, but that Pokemon can wreck you. I am not talking about Pokemon. I'm talking about
the evolution of it, or
the final evolution
Chandelure.
of it. Yeah, Chandelure will wreck you.
Yeah, I saw that too. I was like,
because it's pre-evolved.
Yeah, everyone.
I'll admit, off of dead cells.
I will admit, I was a skeptic when they put Chandelure in Pokken. I didn't know why they were doing it, but once I started playing as Chandelure and against Chandelure, I blacklisted Chandelure because it can wreck your shit.
But it's not just that; it's the Pokédex entry. The pre-evolutions it lives off of dead souls. Like you're slowly going to heaven, and you're fuel for it to live.
Yeah.
Now the final evolution lives off of living or dead. So remember that when you make fun of it.
So yeah, if your Chandelure is hungry, it can just look at you and say, "You're looking mighty tasty right about now," and eat your soul.
No, back in the ball, back in the ball.
Back in the ball. Here, give it to Oak. Keep this under lock and key. Don't let it out. It is a chandelier, but don't make it your chandelier, or you will die.
Oh wait, it's a ghost Pokemon. It could phase through the Pokeball and still go after you.
Thankfully, the laws of the Pokeball prevent that, but yes, it could.
For now.
Give it time, it'll learn.
Yes. But
I can't wait for Sun and Moon.
Oh yeah, Sun and Moon is going to be interesting, and pretty much right now, I guess you can say this. Let's just give this shout out right now. GameStop and everything, you can reserve these games right now. But I think it's $39.99.
It is. It's $39.99 without tax. They do, of course, add tax to that. And I've got a copy of both pre-ordered. Obviously, one is Shroud's, one is mine, and they are paid off in full. The moment I learned that you could pre-order them, we went like right away and put money down on it. So
we're not sponsored by GameStop, but we could be. GameStop, if you listen, you could sponsor.
I just pre-ordered mine this month, so I'm waiting on mine. I'm ordering Pokemon Sun.
You think where your money's going? We're just going to bring it back to GameStop.
I'm going to the midnight release. I don't care if it's a Tuesday night and I got to work the next day. I'm going to that release.
Just be zombified at work the next day.
Yeah.
I can see that we're going Pokemon.
I've already got neat little nicknames picked out for all my starters, but it's gonna backfire when they evolve, because I don't think Kitty Cat's gonna be a good nickname for a grown-up Litten.
No.
I'm hoping the owl Pokemon, I hope it evolves into the Legend of Zelda owl. Would you like to hear everything again?
If what I saw is true, It looks pretty near it because someone has leaked images of the final evolution because it was posted somewhere, and the third evolution for the owl obviously had